Yes. Okay, now we should be live. Yeah, okay, we're live.
I mean...
So let's do that again! Hello, what's up guys? James here, Tokiri over there. And welcome to Tiger Dojo. Yes, been a while, eh, Tokiri?
Yeah, I've been quite busy lately, sorry.
Been busy. Busy in uni and work. Yeah, picking up those holiday shifts. Holiday pay is good, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Because I gotta save for that one PC.
Oh, yeah, right, you get a new PC, really?
I still haven't got...
you were going to.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was planning to, but then swimsuit never came and I failed so hard.
Swimsuit never was like half a year
during
ago.
summer, yes, and I spent half of my my PC savings for not even getting it. I was so salty I haven't touched this game for a month.
Wait. How much exactly is half your savings?
Let's say 7 packs or something.
Oh shit, okay. 7 packs is actually a fair decent amount. Did you get another SSR at least?
No. I just only got 2 4-stars, which makes it even worse.
That's pretty shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you got Merlin and other... Yeah, 7. So,
I mean, yes, I mean, like,
your luck came later, so yeah.
Yeah, much later, still ongoing.
much later.
Which I'm gonna explain later on during the stream, but yeah, it came back. So it was worth, I guess.
Oh, I see. So you got something for New Year's, did you? Okay.
I mean, no, not during New Year's, but yeah, through the half of the year I got plenty of stuff. Oh, actually, I got something on New Year, yeah.
Did you do the guarantee gacha, actually?
Yeah, of course, that's for sure. But I was not happy.
Yeah, I mean, kind of same with me. I mean, I'm fine with mine, but like, I would have been happier with someone else. I got Maid Alta. For anyone who doesn't know.
What?
Yeah. I already had Maid Alta. So this is a dude for me.
Oh, yeah, that's something... Oh my god.
So it's a dupe for me. It's MP2. It's not bad because Maid Alta is a boss killer, you know. So it's not terrible, but still is not great. I would have preferred someone new. So I'm like, oh.
I mean, I managed to get a new card, but I was also not really happy about it. It was Cleopatra, but I was the reason I was not happy is because I got King Hassan already, so she is totally useless for me.
Not exactly.
Like what's how can I still make use of her?
Cleo is AoE, right? And not only that, but if I remember correctly, Cleo has an MP charge of like 50%, I think. If I remember correctly, I might be remembering things wrong, but I think she has an MP charge of 50. And if that's the case, then she's pretty damn OP.
Well then, yeah, but first gotta max the skill, of course.
Where is it? You have to max the skill, yeah. Yeah, golden rule, wealth and body. Okay, let's see how much does it charge. Oh, 40%. Okay.
That sounds underwhelming.
Increase MP gain 3 turns. So 40. What? You're telling me 40? Increase MP gain for 40% for 3 turns. Increase MP gorge by 10% per turn for 3 turns. Okay.
Oh, this sounds good.
That's actually not bad, but it's not a straight up 50% charge is much better, but this one is still pretty damn good because it's 10% per turn, and then you also have your MP gain. So essentially, what you can do is you can spam your NP. You know, it helps with gaining back NP and going again. But yes. So Cleo is actually not terrible.
I guess I gotta test her out, but I was so unsatisfied because like I already managed to get the Buster assassin, which is Hassan, and he's much better in my opinion.
Hassan's a single target, so you'll have your times when you want to use both. It's like, you know, I have freaking Arjuna sitting in my thing. I'm just like, when am I gonna use you? Then I have Atalanta as well. When am I gonna use you? And I have freaking, you know, all these other archers and lancers. When am I gonna use them? I'm like, yeah, just pick and choose the right time to use them. You know, it's like what is it? I got Ereshkigal, I got Skaha, I got Tamalancer.
Oh my god, you got even her?
I wailed, okay? Cash, okay? I cut myself, okay? I'm playing a violin with my arms, okay?
Okay, that's understandable because I haven't waited for like half a year besides guaranteed gacha.
For the longest time. Okay.
That's a legitimate excuse. That's a legitimate excuse.
Yeah. Well, anyways, actually talking about the guaranteed gacha, NA didn't get their guaranteed gacha.
Yeah, because they got it during Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
Is like...
they got it during Thanksgiving. You know, apparently this actually caused like a lot of people were unhappy about this. The fact that they got their guaranteed gacha earlier and didn't get one for New Year's.
I mean, I have to agree because it's actually a stupid design choice in my opinion.
I agree. I think it's pretty stupid too. But it, the whole thing was because of what you call it? Because they brought the guaranteed gacha out earlier, there were some servants that they missed, I think. Or was that the case?
Servants that have not really
yeah. And also, the New Year's
not
period.
The same, actually.
The New Year's period kind of fell flat for NA server. Yeah, I can use Atalanta to buff Maid Altar if I want to, but I probably wouldn't.
Atalanta isn't as great. It would be better to use Osaka Behime actually.
What I actually use Atalanta for is to nuke a wave and generate a lot of stars so I can crit the next turn. Because she generates a shit ton of stars on her MP.
But there are better choices actually.
Depends. I mean, if I'm facing a wave of sabers, you know. I'm facing a wave of sabers. I'm like, I need stars for next turn to crit the boss to death. Okay. Like, I've actually only just started using my Hijikata as well. Like, talking back to the use your servants when it's appropriate. Yeah, because I'm like, I need to kill this boss, but how do I do it? Yeah, Hijikata crits like a fucking insane maniac.
Hijikata is actually underestimated in my opinion, and overshadowed by Altasu and... So, who else was it? I think it was... what was her name again?
What, MHXA?
The one that Charles really liked. Titan Tits. What was...
Skaha?
No, not Skaha. The Berserker.
Oh, Raiko.
Oh, yeah, Raiko. I mean, like, they both overshadow Hijikata really hard, but Hijikata is actually not bad in my opinion.
Hijikata's got a completely different game style.
Yes.
He's completely different from, like, Raiko or Kuroto. So, yeah. So I was like, you know, like, for the longest time, like, I actually got Hijikata on the last guaranteed gacha. I only just started using him, like, a month ago.
I know that feel. I mean, I did the same thing with, who was it again? I think I did the same thing with a different server, but I forgot its name. It was, let me check. I think it was Melv. Yes, Melv.
Melt?
Like, Melt, yes. Yeah. Because I also got her on my last guaranteed gacha, and I just started to use her like 2 months ago or something because of Epic of Remnant 3. There was that one boss which was hard, so she carried hard for me. But besides that, yeah, same thing.
I mean, I have all 3, so I pretty much use all of them when needed. I'm missing Kuota out of the 3.
I still don't even have a single 5-star Berserker. Oh, man,
it's okay. You get them eventually. But it's more like, well, you have alter egos, so that's half of the work there.
it's something, I guess.
It is something, and you can grail. You know, I grab my Kyo here. But yeah, like basically use them when appropriate. That's what I mean. You know, like it's just like you just have to find when is a good time to use them. And clear is AOE, so you'll most likely be using for farming. Or probably like speed runs, MP nuking the 2nd or 3rd turn.
Well then, I think because I wasn't active a very long time, let's start with the Epic of Remnant 4, I guess.
Jeez,
like the one.
Epic of Remnant 4. Yeah. Okay.
The one. Yeah. I mean, I think it was really easy actually. I was really sad because it was over so fast. I was expecting a bit much more.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that Charles was talking about as well when we were talking about Epic Remnant 4. Like, way back, right?
Yeah.
We were saying that EOR 4 seemed like the game mechanics, the actual battle mechanics kind of fell flat. The story, I mean, because we be gaijin and can't read, I'm sorry. so it's kind of like but yeah, I know the story would have been good if I could have read it. I did read a little bit of the translation of that, if there was any. Can't remember, but yeah, like I know you expect FGO stories to be good. It's just Type Moon, so yeah, but can't read it. I'll read it when it comes to NA or when like full translations come up or something. I don't know, whatever.
That's for sure, of course. But I think the only thing that annoyed me during the story battle was Abigail's last battle, because you have no idea when this battle will end. You kill her, she revives herself. You just kill her, she revives.
Yeah.
It was kind of annoying because
it's kind of like, what the fuck when you're doing it blind. Like I mean, I was kind of doing it blind as well. I actually completely forgot that she would be doing that, and I didn't even remember how many times she would revive.
Why?
Yeah, because like I mean I did have a glance at the guide, but I was just like, whatever. So I just went through it in my own time. This was when I was in Australia. I was like, oh, okay. Well, it wasn't even that hard, really. Just, you know, bring alter egos. Yeah. Yes, and forward a class. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like just annoying because I didn't really understand the background for this mechanic. Like, is it some kind of survival or what? I actually thought you just have to keep being alive for like several turns or something. And then I figured, oh, you actually just need to kill her several times. That's it.
Yeah. True. If you were going in blind, you'd be like, the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, I get that. Because I mean, I did recall that you just have to kill her a bunch of times. So.
Well, then after EOR 4, it was the Christmas event, right?
After EOR 4 was Christmas. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Christmas was alright, I guess.
Christmas was pretty good, actually. If I remember, Christmas was lottery, and I was farming like a maniac.
I wish I had the time to farm like the maniac.
But yeah, berserkers. Yeah, foreigners resist berserkers. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I was also stupid because I relied myself on Heracles on the Abigail fight, and I was like, why does she do no damage? And
makes sense.
And I was like, oh my god, I just wasted the spot for it. Oh man, this was so fucking hilarious because I was so frustrated about that.
Well, you had Melt to carry you, so at the end of the day.
I actually, later on, yes.
Later on. So your first run was like Herc and you got wiped, was it?
Yeah, of course, because I wasted the spot, and then later on, oh yeah, I need an alter. So let's try that.
Rip. You know they actually have the chart for weaknesses in the game now.
For everything, I just thought it's still
for everything. For everything, they've updated it. I thought they have everything.
Okay.
I don't know if they have foreigner though, but well, they should.
Yeah, because like the weapon triangle hasn't been updated for like 1.5 years, if I remember correctly.
They updated it a while ago, but yeah. And yeah, people were rejoicing over Erishkigal. Yep, including me.
Oh my god, Erishkigal, yeah, she didn't came for me, sadly. I tried a bit. But I got Abigail.
Got Abigail? That's good. I got Abigail and Erishkigal.
I think the most fun part is like, I have this friend circle and everyone was like aiming for Abigail. And I had the craziest roll because like, first of all, I got the 4-star caster, which names I forgot. And I thought like, oh yeah, that's it. And then 2 cards later, it was Abigail. I was so shocked. Oh my. And I think the most hilarious part is it was a toilet pool in my workplace.
You got it in the toilet?
In my work, yes, during my lunch break. I was like, yeah, why not? Just let's give it a try. And it just happened.
Wow, way to pull the tentacles in the toilet.
I mean, I never trusted Charles for his saying, but now I take it back. I mean, he's completely right. I mean, I trust him now. The toilet will really exist. Pull down your pants, guys, and go ahead.
I don't think I've done the toilet pool before, so...
I only did...
I've done the bed pool. I've been in bed and pulled, and I actually got a couple of SSRs that way.
Man, I think bed pool was like... I think about 50% of my servants were bed pools, actually. Yeah, like 50% of my SSRs are bed pools.
Well, it's not all that uncommon to be playing in your bed, so yeah.
Yeah, that's of course.
Like, expelling all the bad stuff out of you while rolling in the toilet makes sense. all the bad stuff being tentacles.
Oh my god. I think I also kind of predicted, I mean, this sounds maybe weird, but I maybe predicted that I might get Abigail, because like the day before, I had this one really horrifying nightmare. I couldn't sleep really well. And it might sound ironic, it was some kind of tentacle monster attacking me or something, I don't even know. But I know I haven't slept well the day before. So... maybe it was fate, I guess.
Okay, I don't have anything to say about that.
Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, I think that seals the deal, of course. But besides that, Christmas was not great for me. I didn't have time to play anything besides like getting the welfare servant.
At least you got her, so that's good.
I was actually kind of disappointed. I mean, like, me and some people were hyping that it would be Nero, but it was not.
I mean it wasn't... Yeah, like, I would have liked Nero as well, but I'm not going to say no to a Santa Altera. And hi, Patrick Borgia, welcome to the stream. I'm not going to say no to that cute-ass moustache man.
I mean, it was unpredictable. No one saw it coming.
No one saw it coming. Yeah, no one saw it coming.
Many people just predicted it would be Nero in the end, but no one saw that one. No one. And I was like, from where is this one coming from? It's like, who the hell designed this? He deserves a medal. That's one of the cutest thing I've ever seen. I
just hope that they move away from tentacles for foreigners. Please, dear God. Give me something other than tentacles.
Oh my god, don't tell me the new servant has this feature as well.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't pull her. That's why. I didn't know it.
So you were touched by an outer god and did not lose your mind. You are now a foreigner class candidate.
Oh my god.
Oh, what? Guess what? You can go to Japan and actually be a foreigner class. Gaijin class.
Oh man, but I don't really have much memory about Christmas event besides I farmed like a maniac the last 4 hours.
Christmas event was really good actually.
Yeah, but the problem is I didn't have the time, so I was like I just pushed it back, and then the last day I just noticed, wait, I haven't finished farming my welfare servant. Gotta rush that now.
Oh yeah, good thing you did. Okay. And now people are thinking Drake will be the next Christmas servant. People are thinking Drake will be the next Christmas servant because the current trend in Christmas servants is if you look at it, it's according to the singularities. So the first one was Santa Alta, right? So
yeah,
Kateria. That's Fuyuki, right? And the next one is John Alta Lily.
Mm-hmm.
And John Alta is from Thingamabob, Orleans.
Yes.
And now we have Altera, who is from Rome. What's Rome called?
But was Drake the boss? I don't remember actually.
Drake is not the boss. Drake is actually your companion.
Then I would actually rather have
who's the boss actually in Okeanos?
It was, I think, David.
David?
No, not David. Not David. What was his name called again?
Oh, Medea Lily. Right, it was Medea Lily with a tentacle.
Oh my god.
Fucking foreigner Medea Lily. Foreigner Medea.
This
Or is it gonna be Jason? Oh no, not Jason. Please, not Jason. I don't want a freebie, Jason.
Me neither. No.
Give me a freebie, Jason. I'll leave him at level 1 and put him inside the box.
You know, you can always just end the discussions just by saying it will be Semiramis. It's a meme right now.
I haven't seen that meme actually. I don't hang a lot on the FGO EC group, you know.
Oh, I see it. No, because like on Reddit there was this one of the story prequel for the next story. There were like sprites in shadows, right? And they were like, look at the details. That's Semiramis. That's also Semiramis.
I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one. Yes.
So yeah, I'm not sure. Semiramis is a meme right now, especially if you and Charles said that someone like data mined her, which I still don't buy it. But yeah,
I mean, characters have been data mined like ages ago, and so far it's been correct. You know, I mean, like we actually have gotten, you know, Parvati, a Jaguar Man, Ishtar. We actually have gotten those. So you know, just think about it as a possibility. Is what I'm saying. Not guaranteed. Just think of it as a possibility. Although, given that Semiramis is like super popular, I think she will be implemented eventually.
Once the FA event comes.
It's just a question of when. Yeah.
Yeah. So, probably when the FA event hits, I guess.
Yeah, if there is one. The only servant I have in box is Gawain, because just looking at him reminds me of my brother, so he pisses me off even though I like his personality. Does he look exactly the same as your brother or something? Man, I would feel bad for Gawain in that sense. I don't particularly have anything against Gawain. I mean, he did crash my phone a couple of times when I was playing before, but you know.
Really?
Yeah. This is when me and Charles were streaming Camelot.
Oh.
Yeah, we were streaming Camelot, and I was playing on iPhone 5S. I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, on the potato phone, I see.
Yeah, potato phone, and like. Freaking Gawain, every time it's like Galatine, and my phone just crashes.
I think it happened on me on my phone as well, if I remember. I used to have an iPhone 5 as well.
So I was just hilarious. Like, fuck, man! People putting servants in boxes. Hey, if that servant is Jason, I'll put him in the box, and he will like that box.
But yeah, I think... what was I thinking again? Oh yeah, I mean, Christmas was not the great experience for me because I didn't have the time for the experience, let's say like this. But I heard it was a great event actually. Not sure how it ended up being, but...
It was great! It was. And... I mean, the farming was great. The materials was great. Freebie is great.
We still had what farming was great. We still haven't got Infinity Gear, man, for like ages.
I think Infinity Gear is in the thing now, isn't it?
No,
it's Horseshoe. It's Horseshoe.
Oh man, it still makes me so salty. I still need Infinity Gear.
I haven't needed Infinity Gears for ages.
So, really?
Nah. I have not needed Infinity Gears for ages, so I'm just yeah, I don't know. Who are you using your Infinity Gears for? Just burn Jason.
I need it for Musashi, I need it for Merlin, I need it for Waifu, and some couple other servants.
I don't have Musashi, I don't have Merlin, I've maxed out Waifu.
Oh man.
And Ereshkigal is actually a pretty good servant.
Yeah, I tested her as well. She's actually really good.
Even though she's like rated like 5.5 or something on like App Media, like it's App Media, the meme list. So Ereshkigal is not one of them boss killers per se. She's a support, and that's what you have to understand. Is that she can kill a wave really well. So for those really tanky waves, she can deal with those. And still support your team with like a 20% attack buff.
So it's similar to Nero Bride, I guess.
It's similar to Summer Nero, rather, actually.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Although Summon Arrow probably doesn't hit as hard.
Yeah, because of being a caster.
Yeah, well, being a caster and her buff is less. I mean, Ereshigo's buff is 50% mana burst.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
50% mana burst tacked on with a 50% charge. Feels good. Good.
Just makes me even more salty that I don't have her.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's fine. How about New Year, actually? How was your New Year and FGO's New Year for you?
My New Year, we're talking about me personally, I was in this office on the couch. That's all I was doing.
Really?
By myself, yes.
Feels bad.
Yes, my New Year is very uneventful. Charles was at home doing, I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I mean, I was just meeting with friends, so I thought you did the same thing.
I mean, Hong Kong, I don't have anyone over here.
What about Boston?
Boston, I think he was with his family or something.
I see. And then how was your FGO New Year?
FGO New Year's though is pretty decent. I mean, I did mention earlier, but I got made altar. It was okay. I don't mind so much. I did gacha. I got melt later on when on the raid up. That's good.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got her out of like what, 120 quartz and 20 tickets, something like that.
Okay, that's plenty.
That's not a lot actually. That's a small amount when you talk about how much it normally takes.
Oh man, how much did you actually weigh for Erishkigal? How much packs?
Ereshkigal and Abigail together was 4. I'll like to be honest though, it wasn't me that pulled it. It was Charles. Charles pulled Abigail and Ereshkigal for me on my account. When I pulled, I got 3 copies of Altera. Okay. I got 3 copies of Altera when I pulled.
Oh man, gotta stack up those NP, man. Gotta stack up the NP.
So my Altera is like MP4 now, so I'm like, well, guess I'm gonna max you out too then.
MP4?
Hey, what's up, CG Gamer? Yeah, God, MP4. MP4, that's right, MP4.
Wow. And I thought Sean's... No, wait, we got Charles. I always forget about him. Oh my god. How much MP5 does Charles actually have? I just know that he has Musashi.
Charles has a couple. I know he has Skaha, Vlad, and Drake was 4 or almost 5. I remember he has Musashi. That's right. I think. Yeah, he's got Musashi. I don't remember if he has anyone else, but yeah, sounds about right for my luck.
Oh my
god,
god,
man! Got MP2.
Meanwhile, I feel bad because I didn't got anything during Christmas or New Year. Actually, maybe if this counts, I was trying to get Gilgamesh, but I was spooked by Ozzy.
You got spooked by Ozzy.
Yeah,
Ozzy's actually pretty good though.
He is really good. I can tell that, but like, it was like it's the wrong king.
I'll ask if I remember, C-Gamer.
Vortex Arena, what's that?
I don't know. I assume it's like a card game or something, maybe. This is like I've just been playing Shadowverse. Sad the victory rewards are gone, but oh well. Yeah, MP2 Hokusai. How's that a mistake? MP2 Hokusai is not bad, actually.
Not as good as NP2 Abigail.
I guess, yeah. I mean, you'd rather MP2 on the single target servants, to be honest. Hokusai's overcharge skill. I actually can't remember what Hokusai's overcharge is. I don't have her, so she phases out of my memory, just like everyone else I don't have except Merlin, because Merlin's a fucking broken dick. Overcharge special damage to mana tribute. Yeah, that's not gonna be very helpful on our AoE MP.
How good is Hokusai actually? Because I'm an unlucky scum.
Nah, bro, that's Tokiri. Hokusai.
Oh.
Hokusai is pretty decent, I'd say. She's not like super crazy or anything. She's interesting. She's got a skill that basically inflicts defense down for every arts attack that she lands on her opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. If you combined with the shuffle mystic code, and get lucky a bit, you can stack down like 60 defense, maybe 80 in like best case scenario.
How the hell do you play that?
That's like best case scenario. Like regular, in normal scenarios, you'll probably have at least like 20 or 40. 20 is like minimum. You have probably 40.
I'm still thinking like how the hell you play that.
How you play it? She's a foreigner and she has an MP charge of 30%, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So she's good for wave clearing. Good at wave clearing Zerks. Good at wave clearing in general. I don't know about her MP spam ability. I haven't tested it. But other than that, yeah. Also, yeah, crits, of course, because foreigners like to crit. I don't know. My suggestion is just run her with Merlin and Tamamo and have fun.
sounds like the usual thing. I don't know. I think even, and I thought Abigail was like weird, but like after listening to this, I would rather play Abigail actually. I don't know.
Abigail,
I think
I like Abigail a lot actually. The only downside Abigail really has is her cooldown.
Yeah, that's really a problem.
Her
but
cooldowns being 7 is really the only problem. Like 7 at max, I mean. Because the thing is, her skills are really good. Her first skill is MP charge per turn for 3 turns. That's 10%.
And also
MP damage up.
Yes.
I think it was 20 or 30.
Yeah, it was. I think 20.
I think it's 20. Yeah, so that's pretty good actually.
And then AoE stun.
Yeah, AoE stun and defense down. So if you think about that, that's like 20% defense down, 20% attack up. She already gives a 40% attack boost to your party. And that's not counting the fucking multiplier, the fact that it's a multiplier, so you actually have a higher number than 20 plus 20. And then her last skill is what was Abigail's last skill again?
It's the NP steal.
Yeah, MP drain and attack down. That's actually really, really, really good for single bosses. So because what you do against single bosses is almost basically the same as what I do with Archeria and what I do with
Tamamo.
Not Tamamo. It was Angra Manu.
Oh.
Orion 2. It's almost the exact same thing. Basically, you use the skill, drain MP, you reduce their attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when that's when that's off, when that's gone off, you use Waver's defense up. So you constantly have like some kind of damage mitigation there. And Tamamo just keeps the cycle rolling. And all the while, Waver and Tamamo are both draining as well. So the opponent, if it's a single enemy, they'll just never NP, basically. So
yeah, that's the reason probably why I said back then that the
Archeria, Waver,
boss
and Tamamo
are really OP against the Archeria Alta boss fight from the one event where we get so much quartz.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone said it was hard, but like I just breezed through easy because of this cheesy tactic. It was like it was luck based, of course, but it was really, it can be really cheese through actually. Yeah.
Nah, play her with Guild's cast down Tamamo for guaranteed defense down to triple ups. Oh, we're talking about still Hokusai. Yeah, I think that's Hokusai. Yeah.
I'm not sure how the playstyle works, so I'm not sure, so I don't know. And then we got the prequels.
Well, yeah, then there's the prequels for FG and stuff. Well, you said you haven't watched the OVA.
OVA, I haven't watched it yet, but like I played the game, of course.
Okay, well...
So I'm not sure if they are related or not, so... If they are, maybe avoid spoilers if possible. But yeah.
Well,
I mean, but I mean, like, if we can actually talk about this later and jump to NA first, like what happened over there.
yes, actually, let's talk about NA first. What's happening on
So,
NA?
what happened on NA after Halloween? It was a story event, right?
After NA Halloween, it was London, right?
Oh yeah, London, right?
London.
No, I think London was after Christmas.
Or was it Okeanos? Yeah, no, London was after Christmas actually, if I remember. Yeah.
It was after Christmas.
They had Okeanos, then Christmas, then London. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Christmas of NA, it was what it was, I guess. Like the same thing we used to play once.
It's the same thing. It's being able to read it was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, of course, but like it was fine. It wasn't really groundbreaking, I would say. Like, but
it's just something that's like lighthearted and funny. I think, like just small, kind of like
what I actually really enjoyed was the fourth wall breaking that the translation team did.
Yeah.
Like the self-aware humor, that's actually really fun. Like the one joke with Gilgamesh, I think, like spent so much quartz didn't get himself or something like that.
Like, a lot of those jokes were already in the original content because that's how they wrote it. But the translation team has to like localize it to make sense. So they actually like changed a couple of things to like make sense with how we understand things that are memes and stuff like that. So props to them for actually doing that. That's actually pretty good. Like, so they're improving. Need more people though.
And then London, after reading it, I was like, yeah, I was actually expecting a bit more.
I still haven't started London yet.
Oh yeah, London isn't special. It was like, it tries to get better, but it's still not there, I would say.
Okay.
But we will see in Camelot very soon.
Yeah, Camelot will be this year, sometime halfway, I think.
I think during springs.
Yeah.
It should be during spring, yeah. And I mean, once this is released, I can tell you that right now, we will see a lot of memes returned on Reddit or some other communities, and also complaints about Gawain being too hard. Not only Gawain, probably also Mordred as well, because she spams her MP every turn.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna laugh at everyone who's gonna be like, what the fuck, Gawain? What the fuck is this shit? Because you should have seen this coming a mile away.
I mean, they have the luxury to predict this stuff. Unlike
exactly,
us.
You have the luxury to predict this stuff. Not only that, but we are also telling you to prepare for it.
That's the reason why everyone tells you to max support servants. Something we didn't do back then.
Max your support servants. Actually max out Mashu. Max out Urael. You're gonna need her.
And also Hans.
Hans is good choice too. Yeah. Like, actually use low stars.
I think just because of Camelot, I maxed Hans. Just because of Camelot.
I don't remember when I started to use Hans, actually. Yeah, maybe it was around about, actually... maybe it was Camelot. Maybe before that. Can't remember. I can't actually remember when I started using Hans. I know I was using Hans, like, before the Ilya event too, but yeah. I agree with
I haven't played the Ilya event.
People are just idiotic and not listen.
Right now, the only thing I see on the community is like, Ku is so good this and so good that, but they never mention about some other servant, just Ku. And I can see, once Camelot is out, they will stop. They will really stop about this.
I mean, Ku is good. Not gonna take that away from it. He's good, but it's just like, I mean, the thing is, because
on Camelot he is not useful. On Camelot he is really not useful.
He's a lancer, bro. He's a lancer fighting against sabers. What do you want?
I mean, like, especially probably about, I think Tristan was the server name, the one with the bow, this archer.
Yeah, Tristan.
Yeah, and then we're like, why does Ku no damage? He's an archer. I can see that as well. I mean,
that'll probably happen.
People will say like, Ku this, Ku that. He is good, yes, but I think the joke is getting over its head. And once Camelot is out, they will stop. because they will look for something else, not just coup.
Nah, the thing is, right, because early on in the FGO game, like the meta early on is all about beating shit as fast as you can, because nothing is strong enough to actually smack you down like real fast unless you get like an unlucky crit or something. So typically you can just like berserker your way through it and just like, you know, just fly through it like nobody's business. And then they run into Camelot where they try to, you know, try to go offense things, but it just doesn't work that way. So it like Camelot was a big wake up call for anyone basically.
And no, a level 100 Gilgamesh won't help you all. I can tell you that. He's way too tanky for that. I mean, your Gilgamesh will disappear even halfway through. You really have to, yeah.
If Gilgamesh was soloing Gawain, might be able to do it.
What?
If your level 100 Gil support was soloing Gawain, might be able to do it. I don't know.
I think probably not, because like
actually, well, Gawain will also NP every 2 turns.
First of all, and second of all, he has the Grail buff.
The Grail buff is like defense up against males, right?
Yeah, and yeah. So there's that. Good luck about Gilgamesh. I mean, yeah, Gilgamesh is good, but I think not against Gawain.
It's just a lot safer to actually try and, you know, stall your way through Gawain. You know,
if stalling is even possible. I'm not sure, like, the servants they currently have, how do they stall? They got Waver, they got Tamamo,
Waver, Tamamo, and Urail.
And Urail.
Urail, yeah. I mean, Orion works too, but you can use Urail. I mean, assuming you have 666 skills on everyone, then it should be doable. I mean, if you're lower than that, it'll probably be a little bit hard on you.
Really hard.
You can do it. Waver, Tamamo, and Urail.
I mean, of course, if you like just to rush through it, spend some quartz just to get some revives. But if you want to save up your quartz, think for some tactics, I guess.
Yeah, just like, I mean, quartzing your way through story. I don't really agree with that.
Of course, so wasting quartz is never good. But like, if you're lazy, then just do it.
It's more like, for me, right? If you're going to use a quartz to revive your party, might as well quit the battle. Use the quartz to fill your AP bar, and win the battle next time.
What? What?
Yeah, win the battle next time. I mean, you're going to use 1 quartz anyway. Get more AP out of it.
Oh my god! What would Charles say about this?
Just get your value, man. You can play that map like 3 times over if you want.
Yeah, and die 3 times over.
That's your fault for being a noob.
No, like I said, it's not about me. It's about the people that don't like thinking too much.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so that's Camelot. Just be prepared for Camelot.
I mean, London was easy. Yeah, maybe Tesla made some hard work, but he wasn't hard as well. But once Camelot is here, guys, yeah, you will see it coming. Yeah, and don't say we didn't warn you. We don't say it. Don't complain on Reddit. Don't complain on Facebook, on 4chan, to us. No, don't complain. It was your own fault for not preparing.
I'll just laugh at you, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's like a normal reaction. I think it would, since Camelot, there wasn't really such challenge, I would say, besides maybe...
Camelot's not... Sorry, after Camelot, you have Babylon. And Babylon is not all that challenging. Like, particularly...
Because you get Merlin.
Because you get Merlin. Merlin's just... Oh my god, so broken.
I mean, like, the Merlin they release now is probably the Merlin we got now on Gacha. But like back then, when he was not on Gacha, he was broken.
When he was not on Gacha, he was broken because he had a heal on top of his MP, you know. But like, he's still broken. Like, I thought they would nerf him more than that, but no.
Oh no, he is a legendary servant. We gotta buff all the stats up.
Gotta buff all the stats up. Yeah, freaking Grandcaster. Well, actually, Grandcaster Solomon.
Still makes me happy that I got him from Golden Ticket. That's incredible.
Yeah, good for you, man. I don't have Merlin. I'm just gonna be here. Don't need you.
You've got so many other things that I like.
Like, don't need you. If you don't want to come, okay, don't come. I don't need you.
You got so many other servants that I would like to have, but I'm happy with what I have, I would say. So I wouldn't complain. What I would complain about the Sphinx Charles has a Merlin, doesn't even use him. What kind of guy is he?
He leveled his Merlin just for.
Oh, finally he did.
Yeah, just for EOR 3. But then I was like, you can't use Merlin because we did the whole challenge thing on EOR 3.
And he
and he was like, how'd you know I leveled my Merlin? I'm like,
well, kudos to Charles. Like that.
Like he's maxed out his Merlin's level. Skills is another thing, but you know.
Okay, if the skills ain't maxed, then he ain't worth it.
He's still worth, you know, because I mean,
of course, but he only truly shines because of his skills.
Like the skills only like maxing out skills only really matters when what is it for cooldowns? That's the most important thing. And
cooldowns first, and also
then there's also the stats. Yeah. The stats, Merlin buffs enough anyway, so that it's almost not relevant unless it's like an extremely hard battle where numbers are super relevant. Yeah, 90% of your support will have Merlin, so you know, it's fine.
Including myself.
Yeah, including you. Have you maxed his skills out yet?
No, I'm still sitting here because we have no infinity gear.
Okay. Sad panda.
Oh man, seriously, I'm still salty about this. It's been like half a year since they released Infinity Gear in the event. I still can't believe they haven't done this.
That's surprising.
Yeah, really. I'm like they recently released like the rerun with the rerun the missing pages. Yes, I need them too. But like Infinity Gear, still no sight. Not even on Halloween. Oh man.
Let's see how many Infinity Gears do I actually have? So I'm sure I have not needed them. I haven't run into the problem of needing Infinity Gears. I have 20. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty low on them actually.
I mean the items that people needs the most is probably what was it called again?
Bones.
Yeah, bones.
Bones. Everyone and their mom wants bones.
How much bones do I have now? Let me check. Probably not as much as well.
I have my own Merlin and Waiver, so I can just go in and not care about the stage. I have Waiver, but even then I try not to use my Waiver because he's going to get fucking max bonded like super quick. And that being said, I have tried to not use my Waiver as much as I can, and he's at bond 9. 9! The maniac is on bond 9. So yeah.
My wave is still only on 5, my Merlin's still only on 5, but my Anderson is at 9.
My Anderson's at 9 as well, actually. Yeah.
My Anderson is at 945, so I just need a couple more battles until he's fully maxed, and that's my first 10 bond.
Nice.
But like since Merlin and Wave, I haven't used him at all.
Bones and voids and plumes and octuplet. You should have farmed for octuplet in the roulette. I got plenty of octuplets in the roulette. Voids and bones, I'm gonna get that now. Too bad plumes aren't in the roulette too. The Johto event is already here. The Johto event is here for JP. It's not here for NA. She only plays NA. So, NA will be getting it in...
After Valentine.
Yeah, after Valentine, a couple of months. So, not that long.
So, I mean, like, you guys have to know how awful it is on on JP because it happened again. Amakusa Shiro got released, so let's count what servant released afterwards.
What, man, so for NA or what?
Now for JP, like Amakusa Shiro just got released. Let's count what servants released after Amakusa Shiro.
Who was released after Amakusa Shiro?
Yeah, because it's the legend. Once he has released, there was so much bait gacha. and there is so.
Oh, it's the Amakusa Shiro bait, right?
Yeah.
So when Amakusa Shiro is released, there's always another gacha right after him that is like fucking insane. So anyone who gets baited for Amakusa Shiro, it's like, why?
No. Yeah, no. But it's not just only one. There's a couple of more.
Yeah,
so
there's a couple of more.
I think
I can't remember who they were though.
First of all, it's Abigail, that's for sure. After Abigail, it's Erishkigal. After Erishkigal, it's the New Year banner. And then after New Year, it's J Alter, for fuck's sake. So much bait after one another. No wonder why no one saves quartz anymore.
I'm pretty sour that J Alter's on right now. I don't know
Why?
if I can go for it right now. I just cashed for Abigail and Erishkigal.
Oh, you don't have a J Alter as well.
I don't have a J Alter.
How much quartz do you have?
Like, I have, like, 17 maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm currently farming for her, so I got 25 right now.
Like, every time J Alter has come, I have passed up on her because I was gachaing before. Well, except the first time. The first time was, like, actually, I was gachaing before, so I had to pass up on her as well. So, yeah, pretty much every time J Alter comes, I'm like, I have to pass up on you. Just
I told you, once Amakusa Shiro gets released, there is so much bait gacha afterwards. Oh yeah, we forgot King Hassan. He also got released after him.
Yeah, King Hassan. Now I wonder what's next after Jota Muramasa. Nah, I don't think Muramasa will be here for another year at least. Going by Ereshkigal, you know, when Babylon was out, that's like a year before, right? And everyone was like, Ereshkigal, oh my god, where is Ereshkigal? And she's nowhere to be found. It's been a whole year since. Then we got Ereshkigal. So honestly, I think that will be the case with Muramasa. Maybe if I'm gonna be generous, maybe 6 months. You know, maybe. Because they do have his design before from Limited Over Zero. So they could have started working on it from ages ago, to be honest. We have no idea. But yeah,
I think once he gets released, we get to see even more sold.
Yeah, that's for sure. I definitely want Muramasa as well. I mean, thanks for your luck, but most likely, yeah, you know, I'm going to cry. Most likely. Probably an Apocrypha event after Da Vinci event. I actually think the reason why they brought Da Vinci event back now is because Da Vinci was featured in the prologue.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean she was mentioned, but like how is this related to the event right now?
It's not related to the prologue at all, but it's just Da Vinci and Da Vinci, you know. The DW and Type Moon like to, you know, pair servants and their related events together and stuff like that. If you never realized, you know, when they release like animation revamps for like Heaven's Fuel, you know, Celebration or something like that, etc. So they've done that. So I assume this is the case. Why?
Okay, because I haven't been thinking about this at all. But yeah, I mean, Type Moon is sometimes really unpredictable, but this is every company in my opinion.
In terms of story, or what?
In terms of releases.
In terms of releases, yeah, I suppose so. But FGO, the story in FGO has a schedule for release, kind of. So you can kind of expect when things come out. And I think the start of the story for FGO, so the next chapter is scheduled for release in spring, I think. Right?
This is what many people say.
It's already spring, is it? No, it's summer.
I don't know. I mean, let's count down. We got the rerun.
So it should be spring. It should be spring. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got winter. I mean, we got the rerun right now, and probably after the rerun, we get another event, and after this, we get Valentine.
Yeah. After this rerun, we'll probably get another event. We'll probably get Valentine. Maybe we'll get the guys this time. Actually, we did have guys last time with Valentine's.
I mean, this was like half baked, but yeah.
Yeah, so The Valentine's last time was kind of a rerun, but it also included CEs for male servants, so it was a bit of a refresher kind of.
I think the Valentine in FGO is really like underdeveloped. It's like nothing special.
The Valentine's events?
Yes.
It's nothing special for us because we can't read it yet. Just wait until NA comes out with Valentine's, then you'll enjoy it. I know I will enjoy it, but I'll be sad that I won't be able to read any of the servants that I have in JP but don't have in NA.
But I mean, like, it's not a real event. It's like let's say a snack.
No, it's not a real event. It's not an event where you farm per se. Really, it's more just story. So it's just
gacha
like
bait.
Well, gacha, yes. And yes, Nero Bride. Roll for Nero Bride. She's fucking awesome. I mean,
she's my first SSR, guys.
If you're not going to roll for Jota, roll for Nero Bride, because Nero Bride is actually really damn awesome.
Still using her till this day, guys. So yeah, my first SSR as well.
Bonded 10 already.
No, not yet. Sadly, because dizzy, no time for playing, etc., etc.
Well, yeah, you do need to actually be farming a bit. So I'm just waiting for the moment in season 2 where the battles will be so hard Merlin and Muramasa won't be enough.
I won't expect too much, I guess.
I think what's actually going to happen is they're going to introduce mechanics that specifically nerf Merlin. Because that's what they've been trying to do. They have already tried to introduce mechanics that target casters. So just don't bring casters or something. So stuff like that. So they're going to introduce more of those, I assume. But also including the whole RAM requirement update that will be at the end of this month.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
So I assume they will be introducing more rougher mechanics that are actually more rough on the CPU and stuff like that. So
I'm actually kind of excited to see if we see any performance improvement once the RAM update hits.
Performance improvement? Well, performance is really depending on your phone, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's fine, but like something like animation, maybe faster, or finally getting an NP skip.
Something that looks good. We're not going to get NP skip ever.
Oh man, this is such a sad thing because this is a meme that has aged so well but still hasn't happened yet.
We will never get NP skip.
Seriously, I mean, like, is it so hard to ask to get something like this?
Because NP is their feature, it's their baby. They're not going to fucking give you a skip button for it.
Then at least make the most of them look interesting. Like only half of the servants NP look good.
They're starting to do that now. Like they're revamping them, and all the new servants have really good NP animations. So.
I mean, the most unique NP animation is probably the one from Abigail once you have her NP5.
You mean Max Ascended?
Max Ascendant? No. Oh wait, that MP animation is only on Max Ascendant.
Abigail's MP animation is once you've ascended her actually at all. She has two different animations. She has one where like the light just sparkles and that's all you really see. And then she has one where like tentacles fly at you. But yeah, she has two MP animations. So one is before you ascend her. And
the one with the tentacles, is it the one where you see the keyhole zooming out?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah, then I won't do this because Abigail is the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I won't ever change that.
You can keep her on first ascension.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I don't like her puppy dress. It looks like a pear, so I'm like, you can stay on second ascension. But I hate the tentacles.
For me, it's the first ascension because this is really the cutest thing I've ever seen in FGO. I mean, like, just look at. She uses her doll and hits the enemy. I mean, it can't be any cuter.
Yes,
it looks so cute, I swear.
It's cute. I agree with you there. It's cute. But the puffy dress and also the NP is kind of like just flashing lights. That's all.
Yeah, I mean the NP for sure is a letdown. I give you that. But besides that, I mean, like, this is the first time where I would say, wow, That's the cutest servant I've ever seen in the whole game. You can't get that anywhere. You can't get that.
Like
Especially, especially. Have you actually listened to Abigail once you have when you have birthday? Oh my god, she's the only servant that actually sings the birthday song.
Yeah, I know. I've heard the voice on like YouTube or whatnot, but it's not my birthday yet, so I haven't got the line yet.
Yeah, but like, oh my god. Seriously, after having Abigail, I would say it's the cutest thing I've ever seen in the game. I mean, screw Caster, Alice, screw this, screw that, screw Ilya. Abigail is the cutest thing on the whole game. There's nothing that can top this. There's nothing.
Talking in terms of cute, Abigail's birthday, yeah, happy birthday is pretty damn cute. Okay, that's like fucking candy. Sweet candy. I don't know though. There's a lot of other servants that are cute, but their animations are just not matching. That's the thing.
Yeah, like they look cute, but like I still think they are underwhelming. Their voices are like just kind of there. Like I'll give you an example. Caster Alice. She looks cute, I guess, but like after using her, I think like it is what it is. But like Abigail is on a completely different level. She is from top to bottom cute. She battles really cute, and yeah, I mean, just look at her. Really, look at her battle animations. I have never seen something cute as that.
I know.
I mean, who the hell takes a doll into the fight and then uses the doll and beats the shit out of your enemy?
Yeah,
like,
man,
tell me that. Tell me that.
Yeah, I know that. Like, Abigail is actually really good. Like, that's what I mean. Like, because Abigail is new, so all of her cuteness can be showed with all these new animations. But like servants like Nursery Rhyme and stuff like that, and like John Alta Lily, you know, stuff like that. Like they're really cute too. It's just their animations and voice lines are kind of old. So yeah. So basically, you have diabetes thanks to Abigail. I hope you live long enough.
What? Oh man, but like, I'm kind of really after using her, I'm really happy to get her. She's like really the cutest thing I've ever seen in the game. Never can't be topped. Can't be topped. Calling right now, not even in a year or something like this. Except if they maybe release Summer Hans Andersen, then I reconsider. But before that, nothing.
He's
still waiting for me. I know. Like, he's also. I mean, like maybe his summer version will be different if it ever gets one. But yeah. But or maybe a Narrow Lily. But yeah, whatever.
Narrow Lily.
Oh man.
Oh man.
If we get this, oh, this would be so cute. Yeah, no, just kidding.
Okay.
Don't get idea, guys. I'm not like this. I'm not like the guy.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Doesn't she use that as a weapon? Yeah, she uses the doll as a weapon. Yep. She smacks enemies with her doll. Summer Okita when?
Summer Okita.
Summer Okita
no.
would be nice.
I rather prefer John Summer.
Oh, we still haven't had John Summer actually.
Yeah, I would say actually this summer event we get John for sure.
I reckon the girls need some love, man. Need some dudes. I wouldn't mind summer dudes, to be honest. I mean, we.
Oh yeah, if we ever get dudes, first thing we ever get Merlin calling right now.
I mean, we have our fair share of summer, some females, so we could have some dudes. It's fair. Yeah. I think it's just fair. So, and honestly, I wouldn't be against it if we got like fucking Iskander and Gilgamesh. Man, that'd be awesome.
Gilgamesh is awesome. Iskander, yeah, questionable. I think I'm not into that.
Iskander would be funny. I like his character. He'd be funny.
I mean, everyone likes Iskander because of his character. No wonder why he's called Brokesander.
Brokesander, man.
Yeah, but I don't want to see him in trousers. Yeah, I don't want to see a summer version of him. I'd rather see a summer version of Dante.
Oh, that would be cool too. Yeah. manly summer will get all the kinniku. We do have a couple of male Lily servants technically. You know, Alexander is actually
Oh yeah, she
Iskander.
got one.
Alexander is Iskander, and obviously Waver. You have your Waver, and then Lord El Melee. You know, his adult version.
And then we have
Kogil.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah, Kogil. Yeah, that's right. Don't know about Ku though. We haven't seen a Shota Ku actually.
We don't need one. We don't need one.
Why not? Oh, we have seen Shota. What's that? Fergus. Yes, we have seen him. That? Fergus.
Who is he?
In Agatha.
Not sure anymore.
Summer Blackbeard. Oh my god, that would be the most hilarious shit.
Probably some kind of otaku trousers or something like that.
But he'd be hilarious though. Oh my god.
Maybe I think it would be much more funnier because like we saw like Helena with the summer like how she looked like in the summer event. Maybe Blackbeard, some kind of wannabe Gundam style, because he's otaku after all.
Yeah. Well, otaku and Gangnam style a bit different there, bro.
No, not Gangnam style. Gundam.
Gundam. Okay, Gundam.
Gundam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Gundam. Yeah, sure. Gundam. Yeah, maybe.
Not Gangnam.
I'm gonna grab a drink, man. Fuck, man. I'm thirsty.
No, not but yeah. For a male servant in summer event, hard to think actually. There's barely anyone who I want to see in a summer outfit. Maybe Proto Arthur. But yeah, nothing besides that. But wait, where were we? Yes, NA Christmas event. How was the new year for NA?
How's the new year for NA? New year for NA was actually really lackluster. Like I was saying before, right? Mm-hmm. Because they got their guaranteed gacha in
Thanksgiving,
they didn't get one for New Year's, which is what I actually wanted to get at when I was mentioning, you know, like way back early on during Thanksgiving. Something just disconnect. Way back early on, I was like, so if they're getting the guaranteed gacha now, does that mean they're not going to get one for New Year's? I was like, and it turns out that was the case. And people actually were really unhappy about that because, you know...
But it was predictable in my opinion.
It was predictable. But, I mean, like, given that, because they didn't get one in New Year's, so people were like, so we're not going to get servants at the right timing and stuff like that, etc. Like, they're not going to be available in the guaranteed gachas maybe next time or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what exactly was the problem there, but people were just kind of unhappy in general because like you over here you have like JP having like guaranteed gachas, having this prologue, having all this amazing shit, and then you have NA is kind of a Kana and an Arjuna banner, and you have some quotes.
Banners that no one gives a shit.
Yeah, so people were like, eh. So,
but I mean, but I mean, it's the same thing reversed. Like sometimes, NA gets better events than JP, while JP has nothing to do. So that's that. So it's like a fair share, I would say. But on the same time,
like yeah, if NA had gotten their guaranteed gacha when we got ours during New Year's, then you know I think they would have been. Like they would have been okay with that because at least they'd have something to be festive about. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's just the fact that there wasn't anything to feel festive about because they took that and they put it in Thanksgiving. What did they do it for? I mean, there wasn't. But I mean, like, wasn't any real need for it.
What's also missing is something like event to celebrate together. Like in Japan, besides FGO itself, you have this countdown live stream.
Yeah,
something that in US doesn't have. I'm not sure if they intentionally don't have it or something like this because or it's because Type Moon has too much money to spend, but it's those things.
A lot of DNA players complained about the GSSR gacha after logically looking. In all honesty, it's only fair. A lot of them act very, very entitled to it. No, they want holy new servants and not just costumes, what? Okay. I mean, like, if you play FGO, you're entitled to get the guaranteed gacha. I mean, basically, like, I mean, I think it's only fair. You should get it. But it's the fact of timing and stuff like that. It's just they brought it earlier, and that
way too early.
That messes up with timing and servants that are released or not yet released and stuff like that. So if you look at it later on in the future, it sets up a premise for them doing a guaranteed gacha again on Thanksgiving. But then does that mean that they're going to miss out on servants? You know, because there's definitely going to be some servants that haven't been released in that period between Thanksgiving and New Year's. So then, you know, they just might miss it altogether. Then it's just like, what the fuck? And then there's also the festives, which is what we were just talking about. Yeah, then people just fall flat on New Year's. It's like, what do we celebrate now? Kind of thing.
I mean, in comparison, let's say, like, I don't know, Bandai Namco gacha games, they at least, like, deliver something or, like, have a good banner on their gacha games. But, like, FGOs, and at least on the NA version, it's like a lackluster gacha that no one gives, no one cares. Like, who the hell wants an Arjuna or a Karna after they know?
I think in particular, it's because it was the first one. The first New Year of FGO wasn't all that amazing either, if I remember correctly. You just got a guaranteed gacha and some bonus, you know, some extra stuff for free, like quartz or something.
I don't remember. I think
that's basically That's basically what NA got
back then, right?
No, we had the Kana and Arjuna banner as well.
I can't remember much, but like back then Arjuna was limited, wasn't he?
He's limited at the start, but then once the story chapter rolls out, they're permanent.
But like, sadly, is permanent, but no one really bats an eye.
No one really bats an eye to them because, well, Kana is pretty popular. Arjuna is not so much. Arjuna's popular in JP, but like in Japan, I mean, not.
But that's
JP
because
server.
of Nobunaga, not because of the servant himself.
Yeah, it's because of Nobunaga. Well, like people still like the servant himself over there, I think. Like for
I don't
me,
really think so.
For me, why I like this, why I don't like Arjuna as much, is because he spooks everyone. All of my friends have been spooked by Arjuna, and he has tried to spook me too. I just said, no, fuck you, I'm still rolling. So I ended up getting who I wanted, but I was bloody sour when he spooked me. So, yeah. That's the only reason why I dislike Arjuna. Otherwise, I don't really have anything against him. He's fine. Yeah.
I mean, the voice actor is
yeah,
great,
the voice actor is fucking awesome. I actually really like Nobunaga. He's fucking awesome. And
first of all, because of the role. Second of all, you know, guys, you have to know, the reason why he got the voice of FGO is because he played FGO.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't.
Yeah, like if I remember correctly, like he announced it on his Twitter once. Yeah, like I'm playing FGO, I'm having great fun, and then suddenly the Lightward just asked the request if he wants to voice their next servant, which was Arjuna. And he was like really excited and said, "Yeah, guys, I whaled 5 packs. Let's roll myself." But like through those connections, he slowly gained popularity. It's like we could say something like random fan tries to make his own anime. Is what I would say. Through connections and their dedication, they slowly gained the trust from the company to achieve their dream. The same thing could be said about Nobunaga, because he played FGO, he liked FGO, he wailed for FGO, and now in the end he's a core member of FGO.
Well,
did he even voice?
Yeah, like if you're already a voice actor, you kind of get your way in there. You know, once you're in the industry, somehow you can kind of work your way in deeper. Kind of. It just
I mean, just look at him. He even voices the main character of FGO in the anime. I mean, this says a lot actually about himself, I would say. So
hey,
you see, it's the same thing with Tokiri, I think, because she also plays FGO.
Oh no, Tokiri only started playing FGO when she got casted as the voice actor.
Okay.
Because I remember like at that point in time, Takashi was catching up with the game, Like she hadn't played the game before. Like she's not as much of a fangirl as Nita Chris's Seiyu. What's her name again? Fuck.
Nita Chris's Seiyu. Who is that again?
It's the one that does the Caudia show with her Caudia Radio. I can't remember her name. Fuck me. Where you Nito Chrisu. Here we go. I'm gonna see the name. I'm gonna be like, that's right. Yeah, it's Tanaka Minami. Yeah. And like Tanaka Minami is like a super geek when it comes to Fate. She's like super otaku. She like fangirls the shit out of Ku and shit like that. Like yeah, Robin desu yo! Ne, Robin ga demashita ye! That's literally her on stream. She's like fangirling, like and like, you know, she's just really awesome voice actor, amazing. So yeah, but yeah, just so Ria was catching up with the game, and she wasn't able to get BB, if I remember correctly. As she was still busy catching up with the game.
But if I remember, but at least like from the not against Rise, but from the voice actor perspective, at least she invests herself into the game, is what I would say, in comparison to the old Marshall voice actor. Nothing against her. Yep.
Taneda like, Risa, she didn't actually play the game at all. Yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing against her. Yeah, that's right. And she did a good job. I actually really liked her voice as
Marshall. Yeah, I actually also missed them very much actually over the time.
Like I like both, to be honest. I mean, if anything,
they both have their pro and contras.
Yeah, if anything, Risa. So yeah, Taneda Risa has the upper hand when it comes to that ka-ching. You know, that line? That was the only line that I think Risa did better. But otherwise, I liked both of them. So, yeah, I'm okay with both of them. And Risa is still in the game as Kyo, so I'm good. Also
say it's like Road to Camelot, the NP lines. It doesn't really sound. It doesn't really sound right on Re8. It kind of sounds wrong. Yeah. Kind of wrong. Like, she does her best, I give you that, but like it still feels wrong. It still feels wrong. But in comparison, what does Rie do better is invest herself into this franchise. What Rise did not do.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like, if you work for something, you should understand like what you're working for and like how the fan base react to and how you should respond towards it, instead of like avoid it altogether and see it just as a normal job.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you see it like this, you will have a whole better understanding, and
I mean things will grow on as well and kind of build and develop. It's kind of like how Nobunaga and stuff, you know, and
and who could ever forget Mafia's son? Of course, he did the same thing.
Yeah.
Like without him, it's not FGO.
Granted, FGO was still in kind of the early period before when Taneda Risa was still in it, you know. So Taneda Risa left literally as it started blowing up. So, yeah.
But that, it was also inevitable because her sickness.
Her sickness was going to happen, so that was the thing. That reminds me though. I did see another thing, like a post just today actually. So Taneda Risa's back in the voice acting scene. She's recovered. And I saw a post of her getting a hate tweet. I don't know what you actually call it. Of some guy in Japan was like, let's drive her to suicide kind of thing. You shouldn't be doing this shit. Trying to basically make her suicide for, oh, now she's going to, you know, steal the role of Mashu from Takashi Rie. And yeah.
Oh my god, that people can think this crazy makes me sometimes sick, like how the hell otakus can drive their minds. I mean, that's probably also the thing why the Rule 33 stuff of Japan is so insane, that also scares me.
I mean, like for me, right? It's not about the character or voicing or whatever it is. She's a person. Okay, she's an actual person.
She's a normal human being,
Yes, it's a human being. And you're telling a human being to go kill themselves. How do you think they feel? How do you think you feel if I told you to kill yourself? I mean, knowing it's me, I'm probably gonna be joking when I say it. But if I told you for real, you know, probably wouldn't like it. I don't think anyone would like it. You know,
kind of reminds me of the Haruhi Suzumiya incident back then when Haruhi Suzumiya was really popular. There were quote unquote fan letters that like asked for suicide and stuff.
Yeah, but just
still makes me
like otakus that go over the top, man. You make a bad name for us.
But I think the most ironic thing is like mostly all those rumors are Japan, but they actually worldwide, not just Japan.
Yeah, I tell you to jump off a cliff because you're the one that makes me say it. Okay.
Oh wait, did you really say that every time?
Yes, I do. I actually legit say it. I'm like, go jump off a cliff.
What the hell? Jace, what kind of role model are you?
Only the best. Don't copy me.
What the hell? Oh, I'm the best role model. Jump off a cliff. Follow my lead. Dude, this is not how this works.
I say it as a joke, okay? Whenever I say these things, you can tell I'm saying it as a joke. If you can't, something's clearly wrong with you. But
oh man, so, kind of reminds me of the same thing with the what was his name again? Jake Paul suicide forest incident.
Oh
thing.
My god, the Logan Paul shit. Oh
yeah.
Man.
What the hell?
I don't even want to talk about that. That's just
same thing. Let's just put it aside. It's stupid, but yeah.
That's not even relevant, man. It's just like whatever.
Yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do. Yes, exactly that. Okay.
Oh
okay.
Man. But now, back to topic. Actually, is there actually any other voice actor that is crazy for FGO?
Any other voice actor that actually plays FGO? Well, I know Ishita and Ereshkiga's voice actor, you know, Rin's voice actor. I think it was
but that's
Kana
like
Ueda.
obvious because they have been but that's kind of obvious because they have been in Fate for so long.
There's Nakata Joji as well. You know, King Asan
Also,
and Kirei.
Really, he also plays?
Yeah, he plays.
He's so old and he still plays it. Wow.
Yeah, he plays.
Okay, this I didn't see that come.
I know Kawasumi Ayako plays, your Saber's voice actor.
Okay. Oh yeah. She also said something like "Marlin, stick with the side."
Huh? Oh yeah. The fucking summoning Merlin.
I saw this on Kaldia's radio. It was so hilarious. I mean, there were no subtitles back then. I just watched it live and then blah blah blah. Marlin, stick with the side. I just understood that one line and I thought, she probably summoned her.
Oh, the NA voice actors. Oh, okay, they play as well. Yeah.
What NA voice actors?
Yeah.
Oh, for the Fate in general. I thought you mean FGO.
For Fate in general. And yeah, Ilya's voice actor plays as well. That's right. I remember that. Now you mention it. Who else? Elizabeth's voice actor, Okubo Rumi. I remember her name. She plays as well. And I can't remember. Her favorite character isn't actually Ellie. I mean, Ellie's in her top list, but her favorite character isn't actually Ellie. I can't remember who though. Who else plays? I'm not sure who else plays actually at this point, because that's just covering who I saw in Kaldia Radio.
Oh man, I just need one single quartz and I can roll for Jalta. Maybe I can finish that farm.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Have you heard that the seiyu for Tosaka almost spooked two high school girls playing FGO on the train? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that news. Something like
something
like they wrote Ereshkigal, even managed to get her, and she thought like maybe I should say the same line behind them, but she was kind of too shy and they went away.
She was debating over Ishita or Ereshkigal, and then they left. And then she was like, "Oh, I missed my chance."
Oh my god! Imagine James if this happens to you.
Not in a million years.
Hey, you never know. You always go to Japan, unlike me.
Well, we go to Japan, but that's like the weirdest times ever, so no one's gonna be there. Astolfo, yeah, Okubo Rumi also voices Astolfo.
Oh my god, Astolfo still makes me nightmare. Makes me nightmare.
I think, no, it's not Okubo Rumi, actually. I thought it was her, but no, it's not. Okay. There's just something else, so don't mind me.
But at least, I bet him, yeah.
I think that's like about it that I can remember who actually plays FGO.
Okay, but actually after reading the chat, it actually surprises me because like in comparison, the voice actor of the Fate franchise, they at least play FGO. In comparison to the voice actor of what was it again? Fire Emblem Heroes, they actually just voice the lines but don't play the game. Like only a handful maybe, but not as much as FGO after reading that. Kind of surprises me.
Fire Emblem Heroes? I don't know. I mean, like, because FGO has done this thing where they've kind of grown a really big community, you know, and it's all centered around story and shit. It's actually pretty big. I mean, Fire Emblem Heroes, I don't know. Have they done like live streams or stuff like that? I haven't heard of.
They only have this fair announcement live stream, which shows us the content that will arrive in the future. But
yeah, like just announcing that stuff. I know Granblue kind of does it. Like Granblue have their own kind of like announcements and stuff like that and live streams.
Yeah, but their live streams is just as like lackluster as well, not as entertaining as the one from FGO. I watched like 2 or 3 of them, and while there are like 2 or 3 interesting stuff, something like, let's say, weapon farming, there was this also one meme where a gaijin actually farmed the most weapon out of an event and it was hilarious, and he even posted on Twitter like, oh hey, that's me. But like besides that, it's nothing really interesting. And I mean, the only reason why you actually really watch the live stream is not because of the voice actor, it's not because of the developers themselves. Just you just watch it because, like, I don't know, what's coming next. But yeah, I also stopped playing GBF because I got burned out really hard.
GBF burns you out really hard.
I mean, my guild motivated me to play once again and this and that, but I just like, no, fuck it, I'm gonna stop. It's too much for me to handle. It's a fun game for sure, and I can see what like Charles.
I can see GBF is a fun game, but for me, telling me when to farm is an absolute no for me. I am not going to wake up at 6 a.m. farm and then go to sleep at 12 a.m. So 12 a.m. Yes, 12 a.m. because I'm farming.
Is Charles doing this or what?
Charles is not doing that, but previously, in his previous guild that I was also a part of, that's what we were doing. And I was like, I did it for one guild wars, and I was just done. I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that ever again. Like, you're not going to tell me when to farm. I will farm when I want to.
Exactly. Like, I gave this game for a try for like several months, but yeah, after noticing it, after keep playing the game, I just noticed I don't really have as much fun as I used to have. Like, the more I play it, the more I want to stop, and I finally did stop. Makes me kind of sad at one point, but I'm actually, at the other hand, really glad that I stopped. Not sure how I would look like today.
You know, I can farm a lot. It's just that I don't want to wake up that early and go to sleep that late farming.
Yeah, exactly. But like, yeah, GBF farming is just way too crazy for me. Like, if you don't really farm that much, you can't keep up, and then you're missing out so much stuff, and yada yada yada. Yeah. Well, I like the character design and the story.
Yeah, I like the character design too. Like, character design is actually really nice. Story, well, I don't really read it, so don't know.
Yeah, like the story is also fine. I just really got heavily burned out to a point where I thought, no, I'm gonna stop right now.
Yeah.
And I thought the RNG of Fate is even worse.
Well, the gacha
in comparison,
is good.
No, I mean, okay, we're going off topic now, but like the gacha of GBF is really generous at the beginning. I'll give you that. But once you actually have a couple of more SSRs, it just gets even more frustrating because mostly dupes are totally useless in this game. That's for sure.
Oh, is that so? Okay.
I mean, maybe only like the limited characters because they have good weapons, but mostly dupes just feel really bad. And
Do you get the
there's
equivalent of a wheel at least?
yeah, but like, I mean, let's say like this. If you roll a character, you get their weapon, yes, and the weapon is the character themselves. And if you manage to get the same weapon, you get the dupe, but nothing else. And the main issue is mostly those weapons are garbage, and this just keeps stacking up, and it makes just makes you even feel worse. That's the problem.
I see. Okay.
As mentioned before, GBF gacha is really generous at the beginning, but once you have more stuffs, it just gets worse. And I rather have a horrible gacha in FGO that I can actually live to it than having a couple of dupes and just getting more frustrated over time. But that's probably not the main issue. It's probably just the grind that made me really tired.
Like I got 15 SSRs from the free rolls for New Year's. Yeah.
What?
The Ravencloak 13 was saying he got 15 SSRs from free rolls.
I got also a bunch of SSRs. I got like 20, something like that. But yeah, as mentioned before, mostly dupes.
Dupes. Okay.
It's a harsh word, I give you that, and I don't want to criticize GBF because it's actually a really fun game, but for something like me who only plays casual, that's a bit too much to handle.
It's a bit too much for me to handle. I don't want to wake up that early.
I mean, like, that's not really the main issue. It's not like only the things you have to grind. It's really too much for me. But don't get me wrong, guys. It's a great game. I mean, if you like it, keep enjoying. Not saying anything.
It did seem to be a good game. I'm not going to say it's a bad game. It seemed to be actually a good game, actually. So yeah.
It's a really good game. It's just like it just hits me too hard to make me stop. Let's like this. But yeah, it's a good game, and I can see why Charles like it. But I got heavily burned out. Well, then back to FGO. What's happened next on NA?
On NA next, well, I think we're basically just talking Saber Wars now, right? After London.
Oh yeah, Saber Wars, and then comes the prequel spoilers.
Yeah. Well, Saber Wars, is like, I don't know. I was expecting more story actually from Saber Wars, but
I was expecting what has been shown to us. Star Wars ripoff.
No, I mean, yes, but I did read the story in JP, so I thought there was actually going to be more story, you know? And turns out there wasn't all that much. So I was like, oh, okay. But I mean, like, what was there was actually pretty funny. Like, they actually, like, made it a point. It was like, Saber Lily, so weak. It's just like, I'm going to upgrade my MP to MP5. And they even had the whole joke of Saber Lily's caliber and hitting the crotch.
Oh wait, this joke was implemented. This was not on JP, I think.
I don't remember if it was in JP or not, but it was pretty funny. So,
I mean, yeah, after listening to it, of course it is, because you know, sex jokes. No,
yeah.
just kidding.
And then Emiya, you know, subtle reference to the other Fate series.
What?
Yeah, Emiya made subtle references to the other Fate series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to
give me
read
an
it.
example.
I can't exactly remember what he read it, but I can't exactly remember what he said, but he said something like, you know, along the lines of, you know, on the extra universe or something like that, and you know, he did mention Apocrypha or something like that, but it was a very roundabout way that you'd have to actually, you know, realize that he was talking about it. Like, you'd have to actually know about the universe to realize, so kind of thing. So.
They mentioned FA spoilers, something that was not in Japan back then. Probably wrote their own script, I guess.
I think it was in there. I don't know, but whatever. Like I know, like they mostly try to keep accurate to whatever it is. Yeah, Fate Extra Apocrypha. Yeah.
Sometimes I actually think that the translation team actually should not all try to stick to the source material, only on the story content stuff, or like collaboration, something like Fate Zero. But on those jokes event, like let's say Saber Wars, I think it's actually fine if they try something on their own to make themselves unique, not just like a copy paste of Japan.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Like, as long as they keep, you know, the actual like lore and stuff, like, you know, like stuff that's actually important to lore, like, you know, like the actual singularities and stuff like that. As long as they keep that accurate. But like sometimes the jokes just don't carry through well because you know, you have to like localize it, and stuff just doesn't make sense in English, you know, when it's like a joke intended for Japanese. So yeah, in cases like that, it makes sense. But other than that, Saber Wars was kind of for me, because I mean, one, I already have a copy of Lily. I can get another one if I want to, but then it's MP2 Lily. I'm just like, whatever. I can MP5 her if I want. Like, I'm still not going to use her all that much, so it's like
because Lily is Lily.
And then I don't know. It's NA server. I just can't be bothered farming. Because I play JP. I mainly play JP. I'm only on NA for story. So I got through what story was in Saber Wars, and I was like, okay, well, it was funny.
But hey, I because of Saber Wars, I finally got my Nero with golden ticket.
Yeah, congrats.
Oh, man. Seriously, after so long, but I mean, it's kind of too late now because motivation to level her anymore.
It's not all that hard. Just go EXP.
It's not hard, but like if you think about
it's not hard, but it just takes time, and it's just like can't be bothered.
First of all, time, and then you feel like I did the same thing on a different server.
Exactly. It's just like, oh man, I gotta do it all over again. That's like the same reason why Charles didn't want to start NA. I like that we see the foreshadowing that we didn't realize back then that was foreshadowing. Yeah, actually, that's really cool. Yeah, the fact that we learned Talmer at the pink-haired version of her back then made Talmer peachy, stuff like that. Yeah, it's really cool being able to see that stuff. Like, to look at it in hindsight and be like, holy shit, they foreshadowed it all the way back then, and you're like, yeah. Still going to just do random farming and build up my stock. It's going to be needed later. Yeah, it is going to be needed later. To be honest, if I was playing it properly, then I would be farming it too. Like, don't be me on NA. be me on JP. Like, actually farm, because you actually need that shit later on.
A lot of shit.
You need a lot of shit later on.
Alright, I got my 30 quartz. Time to roll.
You're gonna roll? You're gonna roll? Okay, post your results. Yeah, so we can show on the screen.
Alright. Oh, come on, Jalta. I am hoping to get you. Alright, I'm just gonna comment down what I get. Alright. 4-star craft essence. The roll is done. The roll is done.
Craft essence roll done. Oh, what?
Oh my god, the second one on what was this called again? With Akuno and the yakisoba bread.
Oh, okay. Victor Boon.
Yeah, I that card now. Okay. I got the silver rider. Nothing yet. Oh man. Fourth card. Okay. Another garbage card. Oh, makes me so nervous every time. And another garbage card. Jesus Christ.
What's suitable music? Yes. Dark Sharingan says good luck.
Another 4-star craft essence is J Alta's mother.
You're getting a lot of craft essences.
Yes, I do. Another card, it's the same card as before, J Alta's mother. Okay. Crap, only 3 cards left, or 2. Oh my god. Oh, it's probably a miss, I guess. Only 2 or 1 cards left. Not sure, I haven't counted much. Nothing. But I got a lot of craft essence, that's for sure. 1 more card.
1 more card.
And it's nothing.
It's nothing. Spook!
Sad.
No, okay.
Gonna post it on Discord then.
GG. Okay. RIP. Rest in peace, Quartz.
But a lot of craft essence at least. A lot of craft essence. Oh, farm for nothing.
if you had those Cs before, you know would have been able to farm Da Vinci event pretty easily. Those Cs are permanent, so.
Oh no, it's not even limit. No, it's not even the event C.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, what shall we do?
Oh well.
I don't even want to buy a pack because I know I will get even more disappointed.
Up to you, man.
No packs today. No packs.
Yorokome shonen. I actually hear people complaining about how meme the events are translated as, and I'm sitting here thinking, you do realize they were always that meme, right? They're translating things properly.
It's actually true, yeah.
That's actually true. Like, I think it's just funny because like they don't understand that Type Moon likes to meme the hell out of this shit. Like, maybe this is coming out from people who have never watched Carnival Phantasm. Like, seriously, if you haven't watched Carnival Phantasm, I honestly is the best shit you could watch. One of. So just watch it and trust. Like, it will make your day. It's great.
Besides that, also the New Year live stream. That's another meme.
What? New Year live stream?
The New Year live stream from 2017, the one with the free 5 stars.
They had the other animation on there, just that short animation.
And keep in mind, guys, it's from Ufotable.
Yeah, it's from Ufotable. Yeah,
it's like completely out of place like, from the company.
Ufotable is doing a shitty, cartoon animation. Just like, it's just for lols, shits and giggles, right? And look at the quality of it, and then you look at Fate Apocrypha.
I mean, it's crazy that a meme was better animated than an anime.
Yeah,
it makes me so sad. The meme is better animated than the anime. It's so sad, really. I didn't understand anything during the live stream, but yeah, it was funny.
And they're also complaining about the more lighthearted parts of the main story, as if the main story is supposed to always be grim dark. That's probably coming from people who started with Fate Zero.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Because if you start with Fate Zero, you kind of come into Fate with the whole idea of Fate being, a dark story and all like super heavy and shit. But to be honest, Fate started from Fate Stay Night, and if you played Fate Stay Night or like watched it, then you would understand that Fate Stay Night has it's very lighthearted, and then it just hits you out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden you go back to you're just like, holy shit, what the fuck has happened, and then when shit calms down, you're just like, okay, finally I can rest and relax and do my shit, and then fuck, you get hit again, and just like, what? Oh fuck, man, like shit just hits you out of nowhere.
I think it hits especially hard at Heaven's Feel.
Yeah, it hits you especially hard on Heaven's Feel, and yes, it did start from Eroge. Yes, Fate Stay Night was an Eroge.
We don't have to say this really much. It is what it is, yes, but
irrelevant now because to be honest, back in those days, with the visual novel thing, it was expected to have those kinds of scenes in VNs,
so keep the tension.
Yeah, so he basically just wrote it in for the sake of having it. He didn't actually want it in there, but it's there, so that is what it is.
It's a meme.
I mean,
it really is a meme.
If you really want to, you can retcon it out of existence, but I don't really care. It's like, it is what it is. It's like, whatever, man. It feels heaven, man.
I'm also salty about the gacha that they then at least give me a Gilles, really. I don't have I need more Caster Gilles.
Caster Gilles?
Yes.
I have MP2 of him.
MP2?
Yeah, MP2 of
I only have
guy.
a single one of him, but I think more is because I'm planning to grail him to 90.
Wow, okay, grailing the Tentacle Man. I see how it is.
Yeah, Abigail needs a company.
Grailing the Tentacle Man. Yeah, okay.
The father of Abigail. Nah, jokes aside, I think we should then start with the prequel spoilers. So NA players.
So we're gonna put the spoiler tag on now, since we're gonna discuss FGO Part 2 prologue and anything that happened in the prequel. So just a warning to you guys, spoiler alert. So if you guys don't want to
get spoiled,
maybe probably yeah, mute or tune out now. So thank you guys. But yeah, so we're going to talk about the prologue.
And please, NA players, don't spoil yourself. It will ruin the whole experience. Please go out, watch it once it's on NA. But now, if you have no idea, don't listen, don't watch, don't hear, don't read the chat.
Yeah. Okay. But again,
and also chat, and also towards the chat, please don't write spoilers right now. I mean, we can discuss it here, but like write spoilers like 10 minutes later once the NA players are out. So you know, just to be fair.
Just to be fair. Well, it's okay. Anyone who stays here, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone stays here, it's fine because it's their own fault. But like, this is the time now to avoid spoilers.
Don't write spoilers. I write spoilers. Okay.
All right. Well then, let's start off right at the beginning. So, the prequel before the prequel.
Before the prequel, okay. Well,
yeah, the
it's
prequel
actually
before the
OVA. Yeah,
no. It was the one where we saw all those black sprites and got 30 crowds.
Eh?
You forgot?
Do you mean the one that was on Christmas, or like just after Christmas? The one just after Christmas. Basically, what happened was the Mages Association came by along with Kire, you know, being the whole you know, church, you know, what you call it,
Mage Association
I can't remember the word for it, but basically he's mediator, the mediator, thing. Right? So Kire was supposed to mediate between us and the Church Association, but whatever. So the Church Association, thanks for joining us, Lazy NZ. So the Churches Association is here, and they're all like, okay, we're going to change things up, you know, if do things our way, and we're going to, you know, put you in the lockdown and put you under investigation, and the whole everyone's under investigation. I don't really know specifically why, and yeah, and what happens is they shut off like our power, our we can't summon, you know, our summoning gate. We can't use we can't lay shift anymore. They basically shut us off from everything. Even though we still
this is probably the reason why everyone disappeared at the time, right?
Yeah.
Like there was no Da Vinci, there were no Marshu, there was nothing in my room.
Yeah, that's why like everything was like pretty much gone. Because we were all under investigation kind of thing, so we were pretty much basically locked down inside a room. And
yeah, so there was nothing to do like except maybe farming stars.
So technically there is nothing to do except we're out there just randomly lay shifting to, you know, wherever the fuck we want, just, you know, farm, because we don't give a fuck anyway. But that's game, and, you know, game and story just a bit different there. They can't exactly stop that. So yeah, so that happened, and basically we were just into lockdown, and then the 5 days happened, and oh wait, also the servants thing, right? So our servants, what happened is Da Vinci and Holmes, they took our Saint graphs and they hid them inside the box. So the box that was supposed to be opened on the 31st. So that's what happened. So basically they hid the Saint graphs there instead of I don't know, doing whatever they were going to do, because well, you know, just in case anything happened. So they were just hiding it away. So then, you know, it comes to the 31st, which is when the lockdown lifts. Right? The OVA airs on TV, which is actually the prologue to all of this. So
when did the OVA wait? Did the OVA aired on TV, not on stream?
The OVA aired on the stream.
Oh, okay. Because wait, when? Because I probably missed it then.
Yeah, you probably missed it then. It aired on stream. Also, I did not know the same crash with physical things that could be stored. Yeah.
Wait, was it exactly on New Year or before?
Pretty sure it was on you. It was the same stream with the
It was the same. Yeah, I know it was the same stream, but like what time?
What
like,
time?
When New Year? Because like when I watched the stream during New Year, there was nothing. The stream was.
Oh, it was just before New Year. So.
No, just before New Year was the Emio.
Yeah, so it was just before that.
Then no, just before that was the Carnival Phantasmal.
Yeah, and it was just before that.
And that's this is funny where I missed.
So you literally just missed it. Like I tuned in literally halfway through the episode. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Okay.
So I had to watch it like twice, and
I have probably missed it then. Oh, feels bad.
So you okay with me talking about it, or we
no avoid no spoilers towards the OVA, but you can spoil about the game itself. I saw in the game.
Okay, so what happened in the game, right?
Yeah.
So
in the game, basically, like Chaldea was like invaded, is what I saw. There were like those.
Basically, what happens in the game is so we're still in lockdown. Chaldea gets invaded. Like it's kind of out of nowhere, kind of. And then what you would call it? Da Vinci is still with Gordes, trying to thaw out the A team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know who the A team is? It's those masters. It's those 12 masters and the servants. They're called.
Cryptos. Oh yeah, that has been shown on the intro, I guess.
Yeah, it has been shown
also to turn Yakuza. I know it's online, but sadly not on legal streaming yet, so I can't watch it because like have my own rules. Sadly, just wanted to make that sure. Now back to topic.
So Da Vinci is still with Gordes and trying to thaw out the servants, but then they find out that they're getting what is it? They're getting invaded.
Mm.
So and in our room, we get invaded by these dudes, these mercs. I don't know what they're called. Not cryptids. I made a mistake.
I just called them Raven Assassins, but yeah.
Raven Assassins or whatever. Oh okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So that happens. Mashu's like, let me fight. Use a command seal or something like to have me change to my battle gear. And we're like, you're not ready, and like you can't fight. And then she's like, have to do it. So we're like, okay. So she does it, and then she's like half collapsing, like by the end of it. And we're like, like more come. But and we're saved by Holmes. So Holmes is like okay, I've basically saved a whole bunch of people from the East Wing. I think the West Wing is all frozen. It's one or the other. Like one side was like completely frozen over. The other side managed to save, and he tells us that there's a way to escape underground. Through this container thingy, which was used to throw out trash. So
yeah, but also wait, we also have to mention there was this or was it afterwards? I'm not sure. The Frozen Princess.
The Frozen Princess is a servant that is being summoned by these guys. And our reaction to that is literally like, what the fuck? How can someone else summon a servant besides us? Because as far as we know, we're the only ones that can do it with the Chaldea thing that only works with Mashu's shield, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So he explains the way to escape is underground. And then we're like, but Da Vinci, you know, we gotta save Da Vinci. And he's like, yeah, knew you were going to say that. So you guys go save Da Vinci and I'm going to go this way and save more people. And we're like, yeah, okay, because we got Mashu. So we go around to Da Vinci. So we sneak around because Da Vinci is literally in the control room. Well, close by to the control room. So we have to sneak past that. So we sneak past that, we make it to Da Vinci. We're like, And Da Vinci's all like, yes, I was waiting for you guys, you know, all expectant and shit. And I can't remember if she had her box there or not. I don't think she did. But anyways, so Da Vinci's like, okay, so we have to fight our way out of this as well. So we do, because we have to pass the control room, and we're inevitably going to face these bloodborne hunters. So we go through, we fight them off, and then we make it to the trash compartment or whatever, the trash container, whatever it is. So we make it there, and then the PA goes off, and the PA and a voice is heard, and it's Gordas, and he's all like, you know, somebody save me, kind of shit. Like, I haven't done anything. No one has accepted me. You know, basically it's the same shit that Olga Mary said. So we're all like, fine, we'll go save you too. You know, not going to let another Olga Mary happen. So we do that. We go to save him, and
it was a trap.
On our way back to the container, we get ambushed by Koyanskaya. So this is Tamamovici. Yeah. We get ambushed by Koyanskaya and the actually there was one key thing I forgot to mention. Da Vinci did manage to crack open those cases, but those cases with with the masters from the A-team were empty, so they had been cracked open before and sealed. But anyways, okay, that's another thing. So we run into Koyanskaya, and Gordas is like, Koyanskaya, you got caught too? And we're like, no, she's the mastermind. So we end up fighting her. She's being all bitchy and like making all these foxy puns and shit. So it's basically confirmed that she's a Tamamo. We fight her. And then we can't exactly shake her off. So Da Vinci's like throw some kind of flash grenade kind of thing that affects like spirits. It's like heroic spirits kind of thing. So we managed to delay them enough just to escape. So we escaped to the container, and at last minute, Kirei appears out of nowhere, and he's like, "You guys were just one step too late. So out of habit, I'm gonna stab you." So he stabs Da Vinci. And we're all like, no! And Da Vinci's like, partings are started, so you guys have to go. Which is like, go. Okay, and Da Vinci and Kirei tries to, you know, obviously kill the other guys too, but Da Vinci's like, you know, I'm gonna make you regret trying to kill me. So Da Vinci stalls him off while we escape. So all of us get into the container and escape. So the container shoots out. And Koyanskaya and these mercs catch up, and they're like a bit too late. And Koyanskaya is like, okay, go catch him down at the end of the mountain, right? So at the so while we're in the container, it's revealed that Da Vinci has another body. It's Da Vinci Lolly, right? And basically what happened is Da Vinci died and transferred her memories to this new body. She introduces herself as a new Da Vinci, like this is the first time meeting her, like hi, nice to meet you. I'm new, like I haven't met you before, kind of thing. Blah, blah, blah. She's like, you know, like as if it was her first time. So you can kind of think of it as an alternate person, different person inheriting memories, not the same person, kind of thing. So
what the hell?
A little bit of a nuance there.
This story sounds so convoluted now.
It's convoluted, and I am like chopping things up very hard. I know I've missed a couple of things, but yeah. So yeah, that happens, and she's actually piloting the thing, so she can't talk with you for very long. So we're running down. Koyanskaya from behind shoots a bullet at us at the container. The container explodes to reveal a truck. So we're in the truck, obviously. So we're driving down the truck. We're going downhill the slope, and you see this whole giant, massive wave of fucking mercs, we're just like, how the hell are we gonna make it through that? And Holmes is like, the only thing you can do, you know, you gotta jump. So we jump with a we lay shift, quote unquote lay shift. It's not exactly lay shifting, but it's another way of interfering with singularities. So we do that, and we slip into the another time or another dimension or something like that, and that's the end of the prologue there.
And then the intro rolls in.
I'm not exactly sure why the A-Team is trying to kill us, though.
I think we will find out soon enough.
The A-Team was saying that they're not happy with the age of humans, the age of man, and they want to revert to the age of gods. I don't exactly understand why.
Sounds like Solomon all over again.
Yeah, but it just sounds so stupid and petty to me, to be honest. Like the A-Team. I think only because like what motivation does the A-Team have to revert to the age of gods when originally the A-Team was around to prevent shit like this happening? So who was it? Ogamaru's dad. Oh yes, I did forget about the spirit. There's this random spirit that just appears behind us and is just looking at us, and that's it. Just a random spirit. It's like just shows up. But I don't really know anything about that. But
I think let's just wait up and see how it rolls out. I mean, there's even a meme on says FGO in space.
So you can speculate about the you can speculate about the random spirit. But there's the ice princess, whatever her name is. I don't know her name.
The chat says Anastasia.
Oh, it's Anastasia. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
It's a Russian servant, they say.
Yeah, Anastasia is actually helping you escape. Is she?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Is she? I don't remember seeing anything about that. No, she
isn't.
I mean, I have no clue. And also, grats, Max. I know I can't say in chat because I'm talking right now, but yes.
But yeah, I mean,
but there's a fair bit to speculate there.
There's a lot of speculate.
The way we actually jump is explained in the OVA, so I'm not going to dive too much into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it myself once it's legal somewhere. But
and it's still actually pretty confusing, but yeah.
Let's just wait up. I mean, Epic of Remnant was at the beginning.
Yeah, the A-Team. That's why she was never attacking you, even though she's freezing down the entire building. But she doesn't attack us, but she does reduce our HP to 1.
I legitimately retreated twice at the battle because I thought crap, did I lose? Am I gonna lose now? And I found out, oh, you just have to lose on purpose. I actually intentionally retired twice for the battle, and I was like, I think I'm doing something wrong.
She doesn't attack because they're freezing. The whole building is her main attack. Yeah, she froze the entire West Wing, and everyone there is presumed dead. Oh, and also, some figure that seems to be Solomon, maybe, appears. And is just on the ice. I think he picks up a ring. He picks up one of the rings. And he narrates the intro or something like that. He says his name is Solomon, but his voice is Getia.
I see. Lord of Rings.
Yeah. And he only picked up one ring. One ring. So it's fair to speculate there.
Then the next question would be, I mean, there were some speculation back then that Fate Grand Order will definitely get another anime, but did you actually thought it would be another Singularity, or did you actually saw that one coming?
The fact that it was Moonlight Lost Room?
Yeah.
When I saw Moonlight Lost Room, I really didn't know what to expect. I mean, I initially saw it and I just thought, oh, it's just gonna be some random thing, you know, that doesn't really have any significance to or tie in with anything. But then I saw the date, and it's the 31st. Obviously, that ties in with the prologue. So I was like, yeah, that's gonna have something to do with New Year's. the Roman coming back speculation too. Yeah. Roman possibly coming back. Like that's weird. I don't understand how Roman's coming back, because from what I understand, Roman should have deleted his existence basically from the throne. Whether that means from all dimensions or from only this specific time plane remains to be seen. But yeah, because I mean, there's a plane of existence, then there's the times of that plane, and then there's the everything else. That's multi-dimensional, multi-universe theory is insane. When you include
mostly bullshit actually, but it exists because of Fate Stay Night and Fate Apocrypha in the first place.
Multiverse theory is a legit thing in science.
Yeah, but it's mostly like executed in media like movie, games, or animes really poorly. I mean, the only multiverse that I actually like really buy into would be Steins Gate, but like not even Fate sounds legit for me.
Fate hasn't really delved into multiverse theory all that much, to be honest. Apocrypha is a alternate universe, but that hasn't delved into multiverse theory. It hasn't actually gotten into the whole pooling some guy from another universe, from another timeline. It hasn't done that. So when you start jumping timelines, and jumping dimensions and stuff like that, If you say it like this, what about Emiya? Emiya's from the future, so that could be from the same plane. You see what I mean?
But then
from the same universe.
But then there exists Fate, UBW, and Heaven's.
Yeah, and that's alternate routes of a story. Alternate routes of a game.
Hey, that's a poor excuse.
It's just alternate routes of a game. It's not yet multi-dimensional theory.
But then we got Fate what was it? Ataraxia or something? The sequel of Stay Night.
Fate Hollow is
Ataraxia, right?
Yeah, Fate Hollow Ataraxia. The only reason why we kept looping 4 days is because Angra Mainyu was causing it.
No, but you have to understand, like, the sequel takes elements of all 3 routes.
Yes, and it's an alternate universe thing. See, what I'm saying here is, it doesn't include multi-universe theory yet, until you incorporate things like pooling things from a different universe or going into a different universe. You have to be actually traveling through time or something, and that's what they're doing at FGO. So this is actually the first time they're doing it, really.
Sounds too, but that's actually exactly the same thing about Stay Night.
Not really, because Stay Night is like, Stay Night is just like different routes. It's just different ways different ways your story could have ended.
No, so I'm not saying this.
Branches.
I'm saying
it's in the same universe.
Emiya from the future that goes to the past.
Emiya from the future that goes to the past is still from the same universe.
Isn't she like technically jumping to different universes if there exist 3 routes?
No, you can argue that, but you can also argue that it's still the same universe. So that's why I say it's not really like incorporating multi-dimensional theory yet. You have to be actually jumping time and dimensions to be incorporating this shit. That's what I'm saying.
See.
Like you have to be able to have 2 Emiyas at the same time to be doing this shit. Because when you come into multi-dimensional theory, what happens is you can be pulling multiple things from multiple universes at the same time. So if we're talking multi-dimensional theory, it's like looking at a flip book, right? So if you had a stickman going through a flip book and he's just running, right? You took all the stickmen from the other page and plopped them all onto the one page. That's multi-dimensional theory.
I see. Okay. Yeah, well then, let's wait up, I guess.
It's confusing and it's pretty retarded, but yeah. I'm going bananas. But yes, so that's just multi-dimensional theory, and shit gets really messy when it goes there. And honestly, at that point, anything is possible, so can't say no to anything. The kaleidoscope.
Oh my god, FGO, FGO. I mean, at least they tell a story, unlike Fire Emblem Heroes. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Fire Emblem Heroes is more gameplay, but the gameplay's grindy, so. Okay. Well, do you have any speculations on the prologue?
I don't have really that much speculations. But what I can tell you is, I think we should end soon the stream, and for the finish...
Oh yeah, it's almost 2 hours already, shit.
I think... Let me see if I can buy a pack. Maybe I'll buy a pack and try again.
I did check your message, I saw, and grats, yes. Fucking, yeah, sure, you got it. Alright, you're back from the stream. Oh, damn, okay.
My question is, but my question is, if I buy a pack, should I just click once to skip all the nonsense, or just keep rolling?
Up to you. I typically skip. All I think about it is that each spin-off of Fate is every dimension, and Nasuverse is basically a personification of multi-dimensional stuff. Basically, yeah. Like Nasuverse, like FGO is the one that ties everything together. That's why it's included in this multi-dimensional shit. Like, if you take all the Fate timelines, all the Fate stuff as separate universes.
I can't buy packs yet. I can't buy packs yet.
Okay.
Ah, god damn it.
You skip, you cannot pray, therefore we gotcha, you wait. Okay. I see. Take it from the sage that just pulled John Altar.
Wait, who?
Don't look at me! It wasn't me!
No, I mean, I sent my money yesterday on PayPal. So, yeah, I gotta wait more.
Okay, okay.
Oh man, makes me so sad. I actually predicted that I will fail this 30 quads. Yeah. Wait, but crap. It's soon midnight. I won't make it. Gotta wait next week then.
But yeah, so basically, like, you know, every Fate like series, you know, you think of it as a separate universe, and FGO is the one that combines all those universes together. That's why there's this whole multi-dimensional shit going on. I only have like 12, 17 quartz, so I can't really roll. I mean, if I roll, I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot.
Why? What you saving for?
I mean, I want to at least have a 10 shot for Jolta. I'm getting my 50-day bonus in like 10 days or something, so I'll make it for one 10 shot. Then
that's a bit too risky. I think this is exactly the day when it will end. And if you're really unlucky, they will just release Da Vinci only.
I checked the schedule, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, for me, I gotta wait for my money. So it might take a while.
Okay, okay. Well, we've gone on for about 2 hours plus now, so yeah.
That says a lot.
Says a lot. I did cover most of my theories on what I was on my last AMA as I play. So if you guys missed, you can watch that. Jota comes back next Wednesday. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Today, we talked everything and spoiled the prequels towards the poor NA players that still have not left the stream, even though we warned them.
We warned you. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, I mean, now that you know about this, and dear NA players, how will you enjoy the game would be the questions. I mean, you can still enjoy the game. You can still know the story and enjoy the game. You know, it's like watching. But then you're in the back of your mind.
It's like watching Fate Stay Night and knowing Fate Stay Night, then going to Fate Zero. You know, you still enjoy Fate Zero.
No, it's not the same thing. It's like in the back of your mind, you always think, "Oh my God, Da Vinci is going to die. Da Vinci is going to die." Hey, I mean, this is a big thing, you know. Especially for the poor NA players who hasn't even finished Camelot yet.
Yeah, okay, okay.
If you know what I mean.
Well, you guys will enjoy it still regardless. I think you'll still be able to enjoy the story. So
yeah.
Like
I think that
you'll
sums
be able
about
to
it.
speculate too, unless you look more into the future. Then yeah, like anyone can understand our nonsense with how we were talking about it.
I mean, why not? Actually, really, why not?
I mean, I did get into a little bit of a complicated topic at the end there, so I mean, I myself don't even have it 100% right. I'm sure. So yeah.
And I think I need to wait. Oh crap!
How long do you have to wait?
No, yeah, I think if I'm really unlucky, then yeah, it won't make it today because today Da Vinci is coming out, not John.
Okay, okay. Anyways.
So probably next week or in 2 days, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, next week John is still here or not actually?
John comes back. They alternate. So yeah.
I'm not sure if I have time for next week, but maybe if she's still next week here, then I'm gonna buy a pack. Else, I just gonna buy it early on.
Yeah.
Or if I'm really lucky, maybe golden ticket pool. Who knows?
Lost belt can bring a lot of possibilities. Yeah, definitely. But
I
still,
mean, like
the fucking A team just seems like fucking they're being salty.
I mean,
just seems like they're being
I mean,
salty
the craziest thing about like from my whole 14 are golden ticket pools. No, not 14, 15.
15 golden ticket pools? Wait,
the rest are.
You have 15 SSRs from golden tickets?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And only 2 of them are from guaranteed, and 3 of them are from ordinary.
Nice. Oh, your luck is actually pretty good then. Getting them off tickets.
It's really crazy sometimes, but at times it can be heartbreaking, like, you know, Samanero. Really heartbreaking.
Okay.
Oh, I still have PTSD from that time. Dude, my PC.
Alright guys, that's probably gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for joining us on Tiger Dojo. I don't know when this guy will be with us again.
Probably next week if I don't have work. If we're really unlucky, then yeah, probably next month.
But yeah, we will get back to you soon with more stuff. Anyways, that was it for the Tiger Dojo. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Shadowverse. Yes. So I hope I will. I don't know if anything comes up because Charles will be back. But need to stream Shadowverse. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna be streaming Shadowverse. All right. Don't even know what time though. To be honest, maybe 2 or something. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Good friends. Goodbye. I don't know if you know that reference, though. Okay, bye.
Someone said good shit last FGO stream. What have you done, man?
I didn't know. Yeah, man, going off already. We've been streaming for 2 hours, man. Just a discussion, bro. Okay, all right. See you guys.
I mean, there was a lot to discuss, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going. Okay. Bye.
Bye.